Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. And today I'm here with session 6 on live classes with one of our student. Okay, in the previous session we had covered design changes and editing repairs, which is very important. And also today's session will be covering configurations, equations, and global variables, which are very essentials to take up any SolidWorks examinations like the CSWP, and then other all the advanced examinations. So you need to know these all the three major uh, topics. Let's see what exactly these are. When it comes to configurations, assume you have a bottle, okay, and you have 1 liter bottle, and you know all the dimensions, everything for that, and you need to create multiple bottles for that. Assume for half a liter, for 2 liters, or assume you might need to create different 10 sets of variants out of it. So what you gonna do? You'll just save as with different naming and try to modify the dimensions and features accordingly, and you need to maintain that folder. If you want to make the changes again, you need to open a certain uh, variant out of it and make the changes. So this is a hectic process and it will take a lot of time. Okay, design changes and making the alternatives will revisions also takes a lot of time. So for that we have the configurations inside SolidWorks. What you can do is you can just save the model in a particular single file with multiple variants in chart, okay, 100 or 200, whatever it is. And you can even generate the Excel table for that, and that is very easy to modify everything and save it whenever you want. Again, you can open it and activate the particular variant and make the modifications for that. So this is how easy as it is. This is about the configurations. What about global variable? It's simply an entity which will take the assigned value. For example, x is equal to 7. So wherever you're going to call x, which will be 7. So this will be also important for the examination. So you'll be having global variables. You need to assign it, and then you need to change it and get the results out of it in the form of weight or whatever it is. They will ask, and you need to have it. Now, finally, the equation. So you can assign the equations. Here you could see there are multiple equations I have tried to add to a particular dimension. Assume this is the outer diameter. If I want to have the equations inner diameter plus outer diameter divided by 2 plus a value, that equation you can directly assign it here, and it will take that value and it will be used as an equation. Yep, that's all about the description of this one. So now we'll start with the session with one of our students. Let's get into it. A1, okay, this is default, this is short, okay, this is suppress. In the sense everything is same here. Here you could see there's a change, right?
Yeah.
This is change here. Means here we have removed that particular feature. Default is this. You see any difference here for default and short? No, right?
The color.
Color, yeah, color only the change, but it is. Can you see here? This particular feature,
Embossing.
yeah, it is becoming short here. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now what I'll do is I'll try to delete all these, okay, and we'll create new. Okay, assume you don't have anything. Table also you can delete it. We'll have it new. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a model, by default you'll have this default. Okay, only this configuration. Okay.
Yes.
Now, before getting into this, I would like to take you through global variables and equations also. Let me activate all the dimensions for you. Go here and then right click on it and activate. Yeah, sorry, annotations, right click, display annotations. You could see.
Yes.
You could see the symbols, right?
Yes.
This is called as equation. So as per the requirement, I have assigned few equations in this model. So what I will do is I'll just show you and we'll recreate them. Okay. So how to access the equations? Can you see here? The equations will be there already. If you don't have it,
Yeah.
you need to go to tools and equations. Okay.
Okay.
Now, anyway, I have the tab here. I'll simply double click on it. Manage equations. You could see I have one global variable as diameter. It is 70. This is the one. And then I have called for this value. And these are the equations. I have selected the dimensions. And I try to have the equations related to this by 2 and this plus 12. Okay. How do we create this? We'll see now. Okay. I'll simply manage equations, delete equation, delete equation, delete equation, delete variable. Okay. Now you could see it is updated accordingly. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we'll start with this. Assume I would like to assign the one global variable. What do we do? How to assign the global variable? Pick a dimension. We'll take
D6.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. So to assign the global variable, what you can do is you can directly again go to equations. Okay.
Yes.
Select the global variable. Assume we'll take it as default text. Okay, everywhere it is noun, right? So now here in this particular drop down, you can select this one dimension also. Okay.
Yes.
And if you just equate that, it will definitely take whatever the value you have it here. Okay. This is one way of assigning the equation. Now global variable. Now again right click and manage equations. Now what I would like to do is I would like to assign the value what exactly I have it. Assume I have y. Okay, you tell me the dimension how much you want to assign.
Any 80.
We'll take something which is related to this dimensioning because I need to assign that, right?
Yeah.
Do we take this one, this dimension? Let me just now for now I'll assign 85. Okay. Now I'll simply click OK. Now we'll check for this dimension. I'm getting confused. So this is how much?
This is 65.
Good. It is 65. Now I want to check this much. How much here it is? 82, right? Now
Yeah.
what we'll do is it is already 85. This is outer one, right? He has taken this dimension. Let's do one thing. So instead of this value 82, I would like to assign 85. What do we do? Just double click on this dimension. Okay. Now here you remove this and press equals to global variable y, green check. Okay. Now in short it took that value.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here you could see y which is equal to this.
Yeah. So that value is now 85 instead of 82.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now if I try to change this value, it will also update accordingly. Assume I want to change it to 88 or 82. This will change. You could see everywhere it has changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is how you assign the global variable. Okay, remember that. I need to change the name of this dimension. What do you do? What do you do if you have it?
Double click and change it.
Yes.
Oh, up, click on the up. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one way. Just green check. You'll have all the details here. Primary value it is showing. Here you can just mention the name. think here I should mention, let me see, it should be length. Okay, see,
Yeah.
now if I even have the space, it will take the space. And d6, if I try to have the name here, let us see what happens. LENGTH length, it will take there also.
Yeah.
Here I can remove it. Yeah,
Yeah.
what was here?
D6.
Okay, just keep it as it is. Yeah, no, here what was it? It is right. Okay, now you could see length is equal to 125. So you can even rename your dimensions however you want. That is also there. Okay,
Yes.
now so we have assigned the equations and global variables we needed. Assume I would like to assign one equations in it. We just see the global variables, right? Let's see how we can assign the equation. Now for this, what I would like to do is whatever the length is there divided by 2 plus what is the value if I divide this one by 2?
67.5 maybe.
Mm.
No, 62.5.
Yeah, we'll try to have that value. Okay, and then plus 62.5 we do it. So what would be the value?
Same.
Good, so let's try that. Okay, equation, I would like to consider this dimension. Okay, for this dimension I would like to have global variable, it's 125 is x, right?
Yes.
And then here x divided by 2. Okay, there will be a value at 62.5, correct?
Yes.
And now would like to have plus 62.5. What should be the value? 125.
125.
So instead of the same, let's change it to 62. It's 124.25. Okay,
Yeah.
now you could see there it is showing error. Now it is solved, and this is the value here. It got updated, right? Now this is all about the global variables and equations. Any doubts?
No.
Okay, good. Let me hide this all the dimensions. Now we'll focus on assigning the material. You already know, right, how to assign the material. Simply right click on the material tab, go to edit material. You can choose whatever the material you would like to have. So first one is the plain carbon steel. I would like to change it to alloy steel. Okay, the properties you could see, the elastic modulus, Poisson's ratio, okay, the density. These are the three more important things for any kind of analysis. So if I change it, you could say accordingly the color got also changed. Okay, with respect to the alloy steel. Okay, now this is for the default. Now as I said, I would like to have different variants for this. What you can do is you can right click and copy, or else you can right click here and add configuration. Okay, this is one way. Assume we'll have one configuration with the name called suppress. Okay, what I would like to have is I'll simply click on green check. Now it will be created. Fine. Now in this particular, which is activated now? Which
Suppress.
Good. So now whatever the modification you're going to do, it will be only applicable to this. Okay, now
Yes.
I'll switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now I'll switch here. Same thing, I would like to suppress this feature. Can you see? Now if I click on suppress, this feature got suppressed. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Now you could see it is in suppress configuration. If I switch to default, it should be there, right? Now you could see there is a dash mark. What it shows, this particular configuration at the bottom here, Just
Yeah.
here is a green tick, here you have a dash mark.
Yeah, that one is not active right now.
Yeah, not active, and it is not up to the mark. So what you need to do is you need to double click on it to activate and make it up to date. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is one thing. So I would like to have a design table. So what is the use of it? As I said, if you have multiple configuration more than 100 or 50, that time you should have one Excel table where you can store everything and make the modification accordingly. You cannot go each and every dimension do the modifications, right? It is very hectic.
Yes.
So for that, what you can do is you can right click and you can go to tools and design tables. It should be there. Just a minute, check. Insert tables and Excel design table. Okay, just select this. You could see there's nothing linked here, right? And now here if I just go and select this Excel design table, it will give you three options. One is blank creation, one is auto create, and one is from file. Okay, and if you select auto create, whatever it is here now, it will try to take up. So right now we have created one configuration, right? Suppress.
Yes.
It will try to take that and it will try to give you the configuration table. So let's try that now. So from file, in the sense, if you have already created, if you want to link it, you can have this one. So I just clicked on green check. Now you could see it is taken. Default one is there and then configuration is there. Accordingly it has two dimensions which got changed. Here the feature is changed. Yeah.
Suppress. Yeah.
Now instead of creating the configuration here, we'll try to create now. Here I would like to have one with long. Okay, this is the name for the configuration, and here description I would like to keep it as it is. Okay, and now color, let it be. Now in the long, I don't want to make any changes. If you want, let me see, can I activate the dimension? No. Can I switch here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, sorry, it is created now. Only configuration is created. We didn't change anything there, right? So now I just want to have the dimensions. Okay, so you could see just beside your configuration there's X symbol. It shows these all are linked to design table. Okay, I want to make the changes here. Just go to edit table. Okay, so for the long configuration I would like to have one dimension which I want to change here is this. Okay, it is here default. I can copy these two bottom also. Now here in this I would like to change it to 60. Sorry, it should be 65. Yeah. It is same, right? It is looking for rebuild, not a change. Sorry, it should be in long. I was checking suppress. Now you could see this change, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now here this Excel table, you can even try to add the features and color. Okay, assume I'll edit the table again. You have the description for material here, no, right? I want to change the material, it is not there, right? At so what you can do is to activate that, this shortcut, you go here and simply switch to long configuration, and here you try to apply a material. Assume I would like to assign copper for this. Okay, and now you could see simply right click and edit the table. So automatically it tries to take whatever the change you have done. So it is telling you have tried to have this particular code, that is material, and it will be updated accordingly. You could see here.
Yes.
So you can even change it. For suppress, you can even have different material. You can simply drag it also, and the drop down you can use it, and you can assign the material whatever you want. Okay, I would like to have the ABS. Okay, and next time if you
Yes.
don't,
So
if you want to have the material directly in the table, you can copy this code and keep it somewhere. Okay, and next time if you just paste this code, and you can have this all the material details here. Yeah.
okay. So if I want to do this, I have to first activate the design table.
Yes.
Okay. For this shortcut, precisely.
To shortcut in the sense the material to add, or
Yeah, material to add, like you show me right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
This
yeah. Sometimes it
shortcut.
won't be activated, or else if you don't want to do that, you can simply select this code. Okay, you can copy it and you can paste it somewhere. Next time if you add the code in this particular column, definitely it will activate the material input. Okay, that time you can specify.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, so now this is all about applying the materials and doing all those things. Yeah, now you could see if I switch to the configuration any of here, now it is ABS, the color is plastic, and it shows like this. Now as per the CSWP exams and all the standard SolidWorks exams, what they tell you is they try to tell you to do the same thing. They will tell you to assign global variable A 125 and global variable B 160. You need to assign that. You need to call that dimensions to a design. Okay, that you should do.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that time this global variable will help you a lot. Okay, and the next
Hmm.
equation sometimes they ask, you can have the same equation also had shown. Now they will also tell you to create the configurations. Yeah, so they will give 3 or 4 configurations. From that they will ask you to find out which configuration has the this particular feature suppressed. Now I have these many. Okay, 3 configurations. uh, Let me have it here. Okay, I don't know what exactly has happened for this particular suppress feature. I don't know where and all this is active. How to check it now? You're getting my point. So this
Yes. How
suppress,
to?
which
Yeah.
and all configuration it has. So what to do for that? You can simply right click.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an option called configure feature, and now it shows
Oh.
where it is exactly activated.
Okay. So we can add it to by ourselves over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, here also you can make the changes. Here also you can add a few more configuration. You can even add the dimensions and try to change it. I can show you that live here. What dimension we could change? Let's try to change this. Okay, what you can do is you can simply right click on the dimension and configure dimension. If you do it, it will automatically have that value here. Okay, the only disadvantage of this table is if I close it again and if I reopen, no, it won't show these all again. You need to manually select. Okay, for that again there's an option, it shows all parameters. So whatever the modification you have done, it will show. Okay, now as I said, I want to change this to suppress. Instead of 38, I can directly modify here 40. Okay, now you could see there's an icon called rebuild. If you rebuild, it will have this, but it is showing me error because that modification might impact something.
Yes.
Let us see, switch to default. Yeah, there's one important thing. If you select configure dimension, here right click on it. While selecting, here you could see there's an option. Okay, you can rebuild to active configuration, you can have it to everything. Not here. Can change directly here also. Just a minute. This dimensions, no, it has issues. So let me just have everything here. So if I just select this dimension now, can you see here? By default, I can change the values here. While changing, you could see it will ask you for only for this configuration or all or specific configuration it will ask. Okay, remember this.
Yes.
So by default is this. So while making the changes, you need to remember where you want to do it. So that should be activated properly. Okay. Any doubts?
No.
I can even tell you one shortcut. Let me just close this. We'll take another example. So this one. Okay, let me just activate dimensions. Why it is not showing? Show feature dimensions. Yeah. Now you could see we have 1, 2 and diameter 75. Okay. Now I want to assign a global variable a to this. What you can do is you can double click directly on this dimension, press equal. Okay. Equals to, if I take a, it will tell you as global variable. Create a global variable, you can click on it. Okay. Value you can change it or you can keep the same. I would like to change it to 80. Okay. Green check. Now you could see I have created a global variable a which is equal to 80 and that is assigned here. And if you want to change it, you can come and you can change it here. 90. Click OK. Could see it got changed. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how you can just have it here. If you want to assign the equations, you can do that. Assume I had already shown you the global equations how to assign it. I don't need to repeat it, I hope. Yeah. This is one more shortcut you need to remember how you need to assign the global variables. You can even right click here and you can assign any value and try to select the dimension. That is also possible. Yeah. Assume here I would like to assign b which is equal to 15. Okay. Click OK. Now I want to assign that global variable for this. What you do?
Click on it and then I don't know, sorry.
Yeah, press equals, then it will give you yeah, like to assign b, green check. Remember that. Okay.
Yes.
And next time in the CSWP exam they will tell you to change these a and b. So don't need to go here and change values directly. Simply right click and manage equations. Just change these values here. Automatically a and b will be updated. Okay. And assume here I would like to, okay, let us do one thing. So what they will tell you is they will tell you to change it and they will tell you to measure the mass of it. You can go here and select the mass properties. Currently it is 18.24 grams. Okay, without any material. Now they will tell you to change it. Okay, assume instead of 90 they will tell you to make it 100 and they will tell you to change it to again 12. So now with this they will tell you to again measure the dimension. It is 21 mass, 21.45 grams. Okay.
Yes.
So likewise they will tell you to work and try to feed the inputs. Okay, whatever you are getting it there. So this is all about configurations and global variables as well as equations. Any doubts?
No.
Okay.
Do we have some examples? I mean, problems for me?
Yeah. I can share it to you so you can just work on it.